Hey there, ready to go on an adventure? Today, we're joining our good friend Geo to learn all about the weather in a story we're calling A Day of Weather with Geo. And look, here he is. This is Geo. He's super curious and just so excited to get out there and explore all the amazing things the sky can do. Come on, let's join him.
Oh, would you look at that? The sun is just peeking through the window. Geo's stretching out, ready for a brand new day. You can tell he just can't wait to get outside. So let's follow him, see what happens first.
All right, first up, we have Geo's sunny morning. What a perfect, bright way to start the day. And out the door he goes, step, step, step. You can just feel how fresh and new everything is, right? When the sun's shining and the air is warm like this, it feels like anything can happen. But wait a minute, who's that up there in the sky? A friendly voice calls out. Turns out, it's Miss Cloud. And look, Geo gives a big friendly wave back. It's always fun to make new friends, especially when they're, floating right above your head. So Geo looks up, and he sees the clouds they're changing, they're puffing and stretching and twisting into all these incredible shapes. It's like a storybook up there in the sky. Okay, next step, Geo is playing with the wind. But hold on, who is this invisible friend anyway? Whoosh! All of a sudden, something just rushes right past Geo. It makes the leaves dance and his hat kind of wobble. But is he scared? Nope, he's laughing. He's just curious about what's going on. So, what do you think it is? What's that invisible whoosh that tickles your face and makes the trees sway? Let's figure it out. It's the wind! Yeah! Wind is really just air that's on the move. It swirls, it dances, it plays, kind of like Geo himself. Uh-oh. I think the weather might be changing again. Our next part is called When the Clouds Cry. If you listen really close, you might hear it. Drip, drop, plip, plop. And yep, there it is. Those first few drops of rain are starting to come down, making those little circles in the puddles. You can see Geo looking up, probably wondering what's happening now. But where does rain even come from? Well, here's a cool fact. It all starts with teeny tiny little water droplets inside a cloud. They're super small, but when they start bumping into each other, that's when the magic happens. Okay, so here's how it works. First, you've got all those tiny little droplets floating around in the clouds. Then they start bumping into each other and joining up. They get bigger and heavier until, whoops, they get too heavy to stay up there and they fall down to us as rain. Simple as that. So does a little rain stop Geo's adventure? No way. He just puts on his rain boots and splish splash. He's figuring out that jumping in puddles is actually one of the best things about a rainy day. Just goes to show, every kind of weather has its own kind of fun, right? And now for something totally different, the snow secret. Brr, can you feel that chilly change in the air? You know that wind from before? Well, it feels different now. It's gotten all cool and crisp. Geo gives himself a little hug and a brr. But look, he's still smiling. I think he knows another weather secret is on its way. So what's the big difference between rain and snow? It's actually really simple. Rain is liquid water. But when those water droplets get super, super cold way up in the clouds, they freeze. And that's how we get snow. And just like that, look, beautiful, gentle snowflakes start floating down. Everything gets so quiet and peaceful. The snow covers the ground like a soft white blanket, and suddenly the whole world is a winter wonderland for Geo. Okay, after all that, Geo's day has one last surprise in store. It's a rainbow surprise. The sun is peeking out again, and it looks like it brought a colorful gift with it. Whoa, look at that. So after the rain and the snow, the sun comes back out. And just as Geo steps outside, bam! This incredible arc of colors just blooms across the sky. He's amazed. A rainbow, he says. What a truly perfect way to end his day of weather adventures. So as Geo is just looking at that amazing rainbow, he has a thought. The sky is just full of surprises. From the sun and clouds to the wind, the rain, and even the snow, he loves every single one. He's learned that every kind of weather is special and makes the day a whole new adventure. So the next time you look out your window, try to think like Geo. Be curious, be ready for an adventure, and just ask yourself, What surprise will the sky have for you tomorrow?